Alright. The guys have been telling you that you should only focus on yourself. That's actually quite. The advice is great, but like sometimes it's not really sometimes, but the advice itself is actually kinda. It's kinda less motivating. Like you, like sometimes you would think that it's quite motivating on its own, but the advice of like focus on yourself, king. Yeah, that's actually quite a not so motivating. Like it kind of reduces the motivation because the reason you why you wanted the aesthetic body, the good body, the body of like a bodybuilder or something. The reason you wanted a body like that was because you want to attract to girls, right? You want to attract to girls. You wanted to attract a girl. You wanted to attract girls. That's like the reason you wanted, right? So like why would you follow these guys who say focus on yourself? Well, if you do think that it's healthier, yeah, you can follow them, but the thing is they actually lower your motivation. They actually like you know these things actually lower your motivation. If you follow like this advice, the advice of like focus on yourself, you would get complacent. Because the only reason I've been lifting weights was because I wanted to attract a girl. I wanted to attract girls, of course. I wanted to see a girl like ended up falling for me because I don't have a girlfriend. But like that's the reason we lift weights. That's the reason we want to get attractive, bro. Like you shouldn't follow the people who tell you like focus on yourself because like these people are they never really did this advice. They actually did was they only followed their own advice. I mean they still worked hard for the girls. They never worked hard for themselves. Because like I mean, they never focused on on themselves. They focused on getting girls and then they got the body that they wanted. Because if you do not focus on the girls, on getting a girl, then you would lose. I mean, or I've gotten a few words jumbled here, but yeah, you should improve your body, bro. You should lift weights because you would attract a girl from it. But like what I'm trying to say is the people who say like don't do it for the girls, like everybody does it for the girls, bro. Everybody who wants to get the body that they wanted, everybody who wants to get like that bodybuilder kind of body, they all did it for the girls. They're not doing it for themselves. They're doing it for the girls. Like you shouldn't follow the people who say don't do it for the girls. Not like you should follow the focus on yourself. Like do not try to chase women, of course. If you chase women, they're gonna run away from you. If you try to chase woman, a woman runs away from you. Whilst if you like work hard, the woman will come to you. Basically when you just work hard first. Like I mean, what I'm trying to say here is if you get attractive, of course the girls are the ones that gonna come to you. If you chase a girl, the girl's gonna run away because why would you do that? Well, if like being desperate for a girl makes a girl run away from you because that's so unattractive, bro. Like, let's be honest here. If you see a man running towards you, you'd get creeped out and like sometimes you'd ask why, and then if he's like running aggressively, of course you'd run away as well because. Anyways, oh no, it's raining. What I'm trying to say earlier was, yeah, you should focus on yourself first to get the girls because the people who say don't do it for the girls, those are actually like people who never really taken their own advice. Basically, you do it, you make the body for the girls in order to get girls. Because if you don't do it for the girls, then why else would you do it? You would get complacent and say, wait a second, if I'm lifting weights for myself, then what's the point? Like, sometimes I'd actually ask myself, like, what's the point of this if like, if I'm not gonna attract a girl from lifting weights, then what's the point of doing that, right? Like, if it's for health, it's actually quite less motivating. As like, I know it's kind of nice to do it for your health and for yourself, but like the thing is, if you do it for the girls, it's just way more motivating because you know that you really want to attract girls. So of course you get even more motivated because I wanted to attract a girl. If I do it for my health, then I would be complacent. Because if I do it for myself, I would be complacent because, like, bro, if I do it for health, for my own health, I'd get complacent because I don't really care much about my health. But the girls, yeah, I everybody cares a lot about girls, not just me, to be honest. Like, I do wanna attract a girl, that's why I lift weights, bro. So what I'm trying to say is, doing it for the girls gives you lots of motivation. If you do it for yourself only, like, you should do it for yourself, like these people are telling you. Like, you should like focus on yourself. I'm sorry about earlier. That was like a jumbled of words. I couldn't properly say what I'm trying to say. But yeah, you should focus on yourself, not focus on getting girls first. But you should do it for the girls because it gives you lots of motivation and desire to do it for the girls. Because what I've realized from like the past few days, the reason I've been like addicted to video games and fapping, the reason I was addicted to those things is basically because I wasn't doing it for someone else. Like, I'm making these videos for you, for my family and everything. I'm making these videos for you and for my family, of course, because it gives me more motivation to do it. It gives me more motivation to, because I'm doing it for someone else. If I do something if I do something for myself only, like if I lift weights only for myself, I get complacent and start playing video games and watching porn again. Because literally, I get complacent because there's nothing to do. I mean, there is something to do, but if I do it for myself, then I don't really care much about my own health, to be honest. Like, I really want to be healthy, but if I lift weight for like myself, it just feels less motivating compared to doing it for girls. Because it's literally, like, I always wanted to attract a girl, which is why, like, bro, why am I doing this? Which is why I lift weights. That's like the only reason I lift weights, to attract a girl. So like, what I'm trying to say is, yeah, do it. Focus on yourself. Do not focus on getting girls first, but do it for the girls. Because doing it for the girls, like, it's quite confusing, and you can focus on the girls if you want, because sometimes it can actually get you confused. But yeah, do what suits you more. You can either focus on yourself or focus on the girls. Do what suits you. If it suits you to focus on the girls, like you lift weights because you wanted to get girls, yeah, do it because literally it suits you more than focusing on yourself, right? So yeah, don't be a degenerate though, because that's a sin. But anyways, keep on improving in life.